Hello, this is Manesh Patel from IMTF Trade. Today we're going to talk to you about how to sit there and find high probability breakout trades. A lot of people don't sit there and think about it, don't even look at it. It is something that you really should look at, and the reason why is breakout trades, believe it or not, you're trading in the same direction as price is going, so it gives you higher probability of success. However, most people don't go towards it or trade it due to the high risk. That's why a lot of people go towards more pullback trades due to the risk factor. But what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to increase that probability of success using the IMTF indicator. It's a simple 1, 2, 3 process that you could easily sit there, implement, and learn. And I'll show you exactly how to find these opportunities for free too in just a moment. Here's Tiffany here. This is a daily time frame. You could pretty much apply this knowledge on any time frame that you want. Okay. If you look at the IMTF indicator, you could go to imtftrade.com and you could go into education. There's a tutorial online of the indicator. It's very simple to use and so forth. But basically what you have is that we dumb things down. When you have a red shaded area, that means basically you're thinking bearish to trade it short. If you have a green shaded area, that means you're basically thinking to sit there and trade it bullish, so you're looking to buy. Okay. So you have a red shaded area here. When a red shaded area appears, you have these blue dots. That's your breakout level right there. So we tell you exactly where the breakout level should be right there. The green dots are your initial stop. Once you enter the trade, they're your trailing stops in here too. Okay, so that gives you everything that you need in here. The key thing is these crosses here. See these black crosses right there? They basically are institutional support resistances. These black crosses basically tell you the swing traders and the long-term traders are thinking the exact same way, and then these purple are telling you that the day and swing are telling you the exact same way. These are multiple time frame support resistances where we calculate everything for you because we're looking at everything from 1 minute all the way to 1 month, and then if they all are equal, we show it to you here. So what we're doing is we want, in order to get a high probability breakout, what we're looking for is a shaded area with these black crosses in there, and that's kind of what we got there. So if you look at this trade here, Tiffany, we're looking to enter right there. Our initial stop is right there. Remember, that's not the stop when you enter the trade. That's just a stop on setup. Okay, so if you look at the reward risk tool, let's quickly put that out there. Oops, we're doing a short trade here. I'm gonna do that there. And we're going to look at that there, and that's going to be our initial stop right there. Okay, even though when we enter the trade, which is right there, our stop moved down to here, and that basically is our real stop there. So it's 1/3 typically, as you could see here, from the initial setup stop. Okay, now the key thing for breakout trades, and this is what a lot of people don't sit there and look at, is where, since we're looking at a bearish trade, where's the next support below our entry? People do not look at that at all. It's very critical to look at. Why? That's the only way you could judge a breakout trade. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to shrink this chart down, and all I'm doing is looking for these crosses right there, and you can see those crosses right there. That was the crosses right there, multiple time frame supports right there that started the trend, and that's exactly what we're looking for right there. So what we're looking at doing is at least we're expecting this thing to come down to this point right there. So if you look at it here on the initial setup, it's a 1-to-1 reward risk ratio, which is exactly what we're looking for. Notice one thing happened. Price got exactly to our level here, which is multiple time frame supports, bounced off there and then came back, and then notice here, did the same thing here, and then finally broke it here. Once it closed below it here, it then sat there and set up to go down. Okay, the key thing here is that you could use this as a target right there once it gets there, or what you can do is take 50 or 75% of your positions off and then tighten up your stop. So there's multiple different things you could do at the money management level there. If you look at the reward risk when you enter the trade, this is what it was right there. So you could see that this was over close to a 4-to-1, 400% return based on the risk that you're looking for, and that's exactly what you're looking for, is these breakout trades to give you a 3-to-1 reward risk ratio. The only way you're really going to get that is you got to have these black crosses in the shaded area there. Okay, so now how do you find these opportunities? Very easily. All you do is you go to imtftrade.com and go ahead and log in. Okay, once you log in, if you register for free, then it's not a problem. You're still going to have a lot of functionality you're going to get for free. Come into the scanner, And at that point, you're going to have this little thing here. It gives you ability to sit there and do a lot of different things. Okay, so we're on a daily time frame. So let me go to daily right there. And over here, I'm going to click on strategy here. And I'm going to say I want a bear strategy here. Now, that tells me the bear strategy. This looks for the shaded area, and it tells me all the opportunities right now that are in the shaded area. Now, I need to pick my instrument class that I want to look at. So I go to General tab, and we had chosen the S&P 500, but you could choose pretty much any market in the world, okay? And remember, this is all for free. You don't have to pay for anything at all, okay? Click on daily, boom. This gives you the whole S&P 500 and tells you all the bearish opportunities right now on the S&P 500 on the daily time frame. That gives you a bearish setup right there. So the free version pretty much gives you the ability to search for any setup, scan shaded areas for free. Okay, if you want to sit there and make sure there's a cross in there to increase your probabilities, you got to go to one subscription level up, which is what you call level 1, and that's about $20 a month, and it gives you the ability to sit there and make sure there's a cross in there. Okay, so if I do a cross in there and then come back to the daily time frame, notice that list went from about 3 pages to this. So these are the high probability breakout trades right now that exist in the S&P 500 right now for bearish. And if I click on bullish right there, then boom, I have them there. So you have an option. So in the free version, you could pretty much scan for shaded areas for free. If you want to sit there and pay a little more, then you could sit there and pay $20 a month, and you can make sure you have the cross, or you can manually do it yourself. This is pretty much how we found Tiffany, believe it or not. Very easy to do. It also stops you from looking at a whole bunch of junk and so forth, so you concentrate on the high probability scenarios there. Now, that tells you breakout trades. Here's the best opportunity here. You have these crosses here. That could be a pullback trade too. So I could have easily sat there and did a pullback trade, which is my entry right there. My stop would be right there. And at least to the pivot low right there, you're looking for 3 to 1 right there. So if you do that there, if you look at this here, just to retest that pivot low, that was a 6 to 1 reward risk ratio, 600% return. That is incredible. And what you could do is at that point, sit there and take off half your positions off for 75 if you want to, or you could just let this ride with a tight stop. And if you let it go with a tight stop, you probably would have got out somewhere right here or right there, and you would have at least looked at a 10 to 1 reward risk ratio with a pullback trade. So it tells you how you can find high probability setups very easily and for free. If you guys have any questions, you could email us at info@eiicapital.com. If you have not had a chance, you could go into education here, go to online workshops, and go to IMTF tutorial, and they'll talk about the indicator, everything you need there. If you're looking to purchase it, believe it or not, it's not expensive at all. If you come here on the IMTF products here, indicator, and go here, you could see the yearly rate for like Trading View, which is what we're on a minute ago, was only $160 a year. These are yearly prices here, so that's very, very cheap, and this pretty much just pays for the support guide, believe it or not. So that's there. Again, if you have any questions, you can email us at info@eiicapital.com. Have a good day.